After the end of the Great War, later to be called World War I, a small broadcasting company, the UKBC, filmed a broadcast on the war. The UKBC studio was destroyed in World War II, but we were able to restore the contents of a tape we discovered at the site where the studio once stood. This newscast was never viewed by the public until now. Join us on a journey back to the horrible times of World War I.
Good evening and welcome to the first broadcast of UKBC. This is Richard.
And this is Jenna. During this broadcast, I will go over the new technologies that were in this war. Technology played a huge part of this war, for both the Central Powers and the Allied Powers.
I will also be interviewing those who were present at the Battle of the Marne. There will also be a public service announcement. Now for our segment on technology.
In this segment, we will go over the reasons the war lasted so long, and especially the new machines used.
Yes, the machines that played the biggest part in this war were machine guns, poison gas, and submarines.
In trench warfare, the machine gun kept troops from advancing and caused a stalemate along the Western Front.
Here is where most of the stalemate of the Western Front happened. Some of the major battles of the war included Marne and Somme also took place along there.
Airplanes would drop poison gas on the trenches. The poison gas was used on both sides and could cause a wide range of effects, from blindness to choking and even to death.
The Germans also used submarines to sink any ship they saw. It is called unrestricted submarine warfare. This use of unrestricted submarine warfare was one of the major causes for the United States to join after Germany sunk a ship that had American passengers on it. And it was a good thing they came when they did, otherwise we'd be reporting a totally different story.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure being here.
After the break, I'll be interviewing people from the front. Welcome back. We're here with General Rogers from France. So, General Rogers, we have a few questions for you.
Pardon, Mammy, I'm ready.
Okay. So what made this war as bad as it was?
Well, you see, the Allies and the Central Power were matched in artillery. The British Army has never fought against an army that has the same or better military than them.
That's interesting. Why do you think the Allies ultimately won the war?
The involvement of the Americans really helped the Allies. With the help of the Americans, we have first troops, unlike the Central Powers. Those supplies were decreasing as their military was getting tired from fighting and their self-esteem was lowering.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And next we'll have an interview from a nurse from England. Welcome back. We're here with Nurse Johnson. Nurse Johnson, do you think it was a good idea that women had come into the war in these nursing positions?
Absolutely, because without us, many more of our fathers, husbands, brothers, and friends wouldn't have come home.
In your opinion, do you think that these nursing positions have helped the troops?
These nursing positions have definitely helped the troops because there's another soldier saved and therefore able to fight again, maybe an enemy lost. That is the enemy's numbers depleting instead of ours.
Well, thank you so much for coming. In our next interview, we'll be talking to our Italian soldier, Armando. Welcome back. We're here with Soldier Armando. It's great you're here, Armando. Could you please tell us what the conditions were like at the front?
The conditions were horrible. Mamma mia, we hardly had any food at times, and the sickness would spread easily. And the rats, they were horrible. And the explosions at times would never stop. Even when they had stopped bombing us, we would still hear the deafening sound of the bombs as we waited in our trenches.
That sounds terrible. How did the war impact you?
Every little noise is like an explosion. And the friends and family I lost to this war will never be forgotten.
I'm very sorry for your losses. I am sure I am speaking for everyone on our side, and I really thank you for your contribution to our victory. And thank you for choosing UKBC this evening. Our next program is our public service announcement. Good night.
Thank you for all your support towards the war effort. With your help, our soldiers were able to defeat the Central Powers, especially Germany, whom we intend to place the blame on. Which brings us to our next cause we need your help on. Although the United States was a big asset to our victory, what does President Wilson know about our national security, what Germany did to us? The many lives we lost. So I tell you, reject the 14 points, embrace the Treaty of Versailles. Germany will pay.
Even though the Treaty of Versailles was indeed signed, little did they know that the peace would not last for long. For 21 years later, a war superior than the one once called the Great War would start.